Hello and welcome back from me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command once again. Thank you for everyone that said happy birthday to Winston the other day. And just on a side note, just to tell you where I am in real life, I've just passed on Tuesday my motorbike license, so I finally got myself a motorbike. If you would like to see it, please then do post in the description down below, in the comments, and I might post a photo or something over on my Discord if you are interested of the bike that I got. If you're not, then yeah, hey ho. I thought I'd let you know just because I know a lot of you like to keep up with what I'm doing. But yeah, moving on to today's video. So today's video is going to be about one of the events that we've currently got, and that is Domination. So this is more geared towards the new player. As usual, I do try and stick to new / old, new, old. Try and sort of vary it up and mix up who we target on my videos. So today's more geared towards the newer sort of player and how to sort of go about these events and the best ways, in my opinion, to go about them. Please leave your thoughts down below of what you believe is the best way to go about them and how you tackle these different events. So we're going to be discussing Domination, the BP event, i.e. the Battle Pass event. So if we click on that, as you can see, I've already done today's. I did it literally within about 10 seconds of today's drop when it changed over to this event. So for my level, I need 787.5 thousand points to gain the top level. I am not entirely sure whether this is variable to the level you are, but for my level, which is 39, that's how many points I am required to get. How to gain them points is by clicking on this tab. It'll give you essentially what you need. Is one officer intel spent gives you 1 point. One ship XP spent gives you 8. 1 power increased by research is 10 points. And then 1 power increased by building is 20 points. Okay, so to start off with a caveat in my opinion, again, this is all my opinion. The bottom two, i.e. the power increase by research or the power increase by building, are not worth doing. There's no point in wasting your time with them ones, in my opinion. And you should really focus on the intel ones or the XP for the ship if you have them available to you. Obviously, if you don't, then obviously focus on the other two as a last resort. So the way I go about this is if you go to the officer tab up on the left hand side, you find your officers and they are ordered, generally speaking, by default by the level that they are. So the higher levels are going to be at the top. And the way that the new system works helps you massively sort of decipher who you can and can't upgrade to the next level. For example, if I scroll through these, the max level being 30 for all the officers. If I scroll through these, all I need to do is look for anyone with basically an odd number between sort of 21 and 30 to know who to upgrade. And as you can see, I am Vemit down here. So if I click on Vemit down here, he requires to get to the next level 1.32 million intel points. I did accumulate obviously over 3 million. I've already done today's by obviously upgrading Vemit. And this is why you don't level your officers up to the maximum. And you wait for events like these that come up. This event probably pops up twice a month. So you try and accumulate as many intel credits as you, or XP as you can, which I will show you the best ways that I personally do this. It seems to work quite well. You can do it other ways, but the way I'm going to show you is quite cheap to do. And it, like I say, it does seem to work relatively well. So that's how I do it. I save my officers to level up, and I then level them up on events like this. Certainly the big officers. And then as you go down, you can see you'll probably find other officers that you can do. For example, as you can see down here, so I've got 2 there. So next gen Riker is not as much, but it's still going to help if you are running low on people to do. And then I also have Livis as well. He can get promoted, but I could... can he get promoted? He can get promoted, yeah. But I can also level him up as well to level 20. Again, allowing me just more options if I run out of other officers to do. That's why I say you always try and keep a few at hand so that you can level them up later on, which will benefit you in the long run. So going on to the ways that I accumulate credit, and this is, like I say, this is subject to however you want to do it. But if I go into officers again, and this is how I like to do it, it's not It's a very good way of doing it, but you don't have to do it this way for obvious reasons. But basically, you get officer XP by essentially going to any of your one of these uncommon or common officers. If you get their shards once again, you get essentially the XP as equivalent for them. Rares, you then get obviously transporter patterns, and epics, again, you get transporter patterns. So the best way to do it, to be fair, is going to your standard recruitment and basically just spamming all this. As you can see, I've got 6,100, and you do accumulate these quite nicely. So if I click this, for example, hopefully we might get some officers that we already had, and you then get officer points as just proves. You get, I mean, that's just 7,000 free points to go towards. It's not the most quickest way of doing it. I would definitely point that out. It's definitely not the quickest way of doing it, but it allows you to just get free points as well as getting maybe officers that you've had previously as well. It's just an easy way of doing it. Another great way is to just go and hit hostiles. Just go and hit any, like literally just go and hit hostiles. You will naturally just pick up points as well. I do believe if I head over to the I think it's down here. I'm pretty sure the separatist stuff, they do give you XP as well. It doesn't show you in here, but they do. I know for a fact they do. So yeah, hitting hostiles does allow you to get some XP as well, which obviously again you can just accumulate over time. And there's some of the, like I say, there's some of the best ways that, or the easiest ways without going too crazy on getting officer XP. And then you can then go into this event. The other one I want to look into is ship XP. Ship XP is really good because, again, it's something that you don't accumulate very quickly in the game. However, if you have the opportunity, try and accumulate it as best you can so that when it comes up, you can click this, and don't forget you are getting more for your points per however much you spend. So for every 1 point here, I will get 8 points in return off the event. So for this event, for example, as a rough basis, I'll be getting in the region of 450,000 points in return. Roughly, obviously, I'm not going to work out exactly what it is, but it's roughly 450,000 points just by this one level upgrade. The only downside to this is these level upgrades, you need to get to the higher levels to make it more worthwhile on your ships. Otherwise, it's probably not worth it. Again, try and keep maybe a couple of your ships at low levels. This is more relevant to your miners because all of your combat vessels will most likely be getting leveled up anyway. For example, like the Discovery. I actually only just did this yesterday, so I haven't had the chance to level this one up. But if you are going to use your war vessels, they're probably going to be maxed just due to the nature of you hitting other ships all the time, and they're going to gain experience. This is why you should always keep your miners, your survey ships, whatever you want to call them. They keep them free. You can use them to use the mining XP to level them up, which allows you to obviously get the points you desire. Hopefully this video has been useful to you. If it has, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now, and fly safe.